All right, this W-9 form is what is technically known as a PDF. Basically, it's a live actual form. Like if I move my mouse, you notice it turns sky blue like a gray. That's letting you know that's a live link right there. So you click on there and type in the name. This is step one. We're going to go through 9 steps. Step one, put the name of your nonprofit. Let's call your nonprofit My Nonprofit Inc. All right. So that's the name of your company. It goes right there. Now, say you had in section 2 a business name, disregarded entity name if different from above. Some businesses have different names for that corporation. They have subdivisions. All right, like say, for example, say you have what's called a DBA, a doing business as name. Your company is My Nonprofit Incorporated, but say your DBA is just an acronym. It's just the initials. Say it's for this, I'm just hypothetically speaking. Say it's NaaLInstituteInc. All right, so you do business also as MNP Inc. MNP means My Nonprofit Inc. All right, so that's step 2. See how simple that was? You follow these steps. Step 3, all this other stuff, the S corporation, to see the partnership, the trust, and this ain't no sovereignty stuff. This is business, fam. This is how I go. All right, we're gonna keep it real simple. We're gonna click on other. All right, now you click on other. I already did the hard part. I read all the instructions for you. I did the math. All right. Here you just, technically you just got to put nonprofit organization. Now, hold up. I got to get over down here. It's jumped. All right, now it says nonprofit organization. That's what the IRS would tell you to do. If you went to a professional certified public accountant, that's what they would tell you. That if you went to a licensed attorney, that's what they tell you to do. I'm telling you, that is exactly how you're supposed to do it. But do I do it like that? Of course not. That's corny, family. I'm going to give you the game, put you down. You got to understand how this matrix works. You got to understand how this system works. Nonprofit organization, first of all, I want you to understand, anytime you see the word nonprofit, know right there that's somebody that don't know what they're talking about. I'm saying go ahead and do this because the businesses really are behind times. Like if you was to get with, like, say, an advanced certified public accountant, say you got with a super lawyer, like he'd be like, oh, you to retain me, I want 100,000 for you to even talk to me. I give you an hour for 10,000. I mean, I'll do it for you for $1 million, because he know what you gonna do with this. He know what he could do for you with this, or she for that matter. But I'm giving you the shortcut. I'm giving you the big boy info. It goes like this. Nonprofits in 2024 really don't even exist no more. They're really technically known as not-for-profits, but that's neither here nor there. That's really not the key ingredient. That's not the secret sauce. The secret sauce is there are like 3 million nonprofit organizations. So your nonprofit really don't mean anything to the computer or to the IRS at the end of the day. A lot of people get confused. They get the small nonprofit and think they're going to do big things with this. They be like, oh, I just paid the $125. I want car donations. I want to get some rental space. I want to get some houses donated. I want some trucks donated. I want some toys, and I need 1,000 laptops. It's like, nah, you don't have the 501c3 part in there. So to make it crystal clear, because I wouldn't even waste your time nor my time filing for donations if you don't have your IRS recognition. If you don't have your bylaws, your minutes, your corporate structure, your behind the scenes paperwork in order, I wouldn't even waste my time, because it's like, listen, you ain't gonna get denied. You ain't even gonna get an answer with that kind of stuff. All right, the system ain't gonna recognize that. So here's the secret. After the nonprofit organization, type this: 501 shift small c set 3. See how simple? See how more precise that is? Now, it not only says nonprofit organization, it says nonprofit organization 501c3. So when you take this to the manager, say Walmart, you be like, yo, I need, y'all got them old TVs in the basement. I need 10 of them TVs so I can set up some games for the community centers, so that the youth could go ahead and play games all day, link it up to the laptop. I got an HDMI cord I'm gonna plug in there so that they can do homework on there. Senior citizens can watch old baseball or football, soccer games, or whatever. You know, whatever you're doing to help people help themselves. Now, I mean, this will help the manager when he go or she goes to check into the stuff, like, oh, they not a nonprofit. They IRS recognized 501c3. That lets them know, like, not only people don't know, listen, like, carefully what I'm going to tell y'all. This is game out. I'm not going to get into this right here. Now, I mean, this is, you know, that wouldn't be fair to my clients. I mean, I'm gonna give y'all some game real quick. The big boys, when I say big boy, I'm talking like, let me see somebody. Let's say the NAIR Corporation. The NAIR Corporation, you go on nair.org or nair.com, go on their official website. They're going to put you down with some. They're going, first of all, you got to understand they got billions of dollars for that nonprofit. They get surplus inventory from corporations all over the world. You look at it go across the screen like a ticker tape. I think I might make a video about them one day. But long story short, they know they got some jewels. Now they offer you like three packages. The basic is $59. You know, you get basically they get all this stuff donated to them for free, and they give it to your nonprofit. You get them $59 every year, and they'll send you a free catalog, and you order stuff for free, but you pay the shipping and handling. Basically, it's the $59 really, you ain't getting nothing real fancy. But you could. I used it before. It works. Now I mean, like, say for example, let me think. Like about 15 years ago, I remember my wife ordered like teddy bears. We got all these cases of nice teddy bears. Nothing fancy, but we used the teddy bears in our gift baskets and made the flyer, and we had the gift baskets available for incarcerated brothers that couldn't afford that much stuff. But now we got nice gift baskets with a dozen roses. We got the teddy bear. We got the chocolates in there. You know, we got the bath kits, the perfume, whatever. And they're able to send that out for anniversaries, Valentine's, whatever the case may be. So your nonprofit can do all kind of things with these little things. You know, my thing is like electronics. One good thing I used to always get, I like batteries. I mean, like they'll send you all the batteries you want for free. You get 9-volt batteries, D batteries, C batteries, AA batteries, AAA batteries, what have you. Say you ordered, they'll send you, say, a couple of 1,000 packs of batteries, whatever. And you just paying for the weight. So the case might cost, say I'm just using this hypothetically off the top of my head. Like, say you get, you might get, this ain't a correct number. I'm just using this in general because it was like 12 years ago. I'm generalizing it. But basically, you say you ordered from there, you got 100 packs of Duracell batteries, different sizes, C's, D's, AA's, whatever. And you only paid the shipping and handling, so your thing be like, okay, I got 100 packs of batteries, and it costs me $46 to get it shipped to the crib. All right, cool. But you go down to the corner store and you sell cases of these batteries. They be like, man, you go to Home Depot, they be like, a pack of batteries might cost you $10. I mean, you know, so you be on the tip like, okay, I got like $1,000, $2,000 worth of batteries. It only cost me $50. All right, I'm going to take and wholesale these batteries for my nonprofit, and I'm gonna sell them, say, half price. Off your $50, you made $500. Now, I mean, you can't use the $500 for your personal, but you put the $500 in your nonprofit account for your nonprofit expenses. You paid for the Wi-Fi. You paid for your whatever gasoline you need to travel. If you know, if you buy your ink printers like that, you buy a new laser, you update, you get a new microphone, whatever the case may be. Now, I mean, so that's how that basically would mathematically work out. So that 501c3 status is good, especially when corporations are really not keen to giving money right now, but they definitely want to get rid of that surplus inventory. And NAIR is like the Walmart for nonprofits. And when you go on that website, I don't want you to believe me, they're going to tell you, they like, listen, if you donate, say, some toilet paper, if you donate some TVs, if you donate some pillows or whatever, they literally can give you a written acknowledgement for up to twice the value of the donated item. So you get, how much did the store pay for the, like, say you went to Walmart and they gave you a $500 TV. You'd be like, okay, how much did y'all pay for the TV? Because I don't get y'all a receipt for the retail. I give y'all a receipt for the wholesale. We keep this thing 100% legal. They'd be like, okay, well, we got it for, say, $300. Or say, okay, I'm gonna give you a written acknowledgement for the $300. Give me the TV. I give you a piece of paper, written receipt for the $300. But since you donating it, you also can write off the FMV, or fair market value. The fair market value is $500, but that's how much it would sell for. So all together, from my nonprofit, I'm gonna give you one receipt for $800. They sell a TV brand new for $500. They donate it to you. They make $800. The manager see they got that $800, be like, yo, that's all y'all need? Be like, what? Y'all don't need 100 of them joints? 1,000 of them joints? Now you talking, family. Now, I mean, I ain't gonna say too much, but let's move on. All right, so that's step 3. Now let's go to step number 4. Let me slide this down here. Okay, step number 4 over here. Exemption codes, blah, 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 blah. After basically, because you're on here with me looking at this video, you don't have to understand it. Leave it blank. It ain't got nothing to do with you, fam. See, a lot of people try to get all complicated. They want to do trust and do the sovereignty. No, less is more. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Not that you stupid. I'm stupid. I like stupid. I love books for dummies. You know what I mean? I like people to just keep it simple. You know what I mean? It's easy to understand. You know what I mean? The Lamb said, make it so that a child can understand it. All right, so just basically leave that section 4 completely blank. So that takes us to what? Step number 5. And step number 5, they just want the address. Now, I mean, you just put your address right there. Say your address is 777 East USA Street. Say your city is mine, and say the state is we're gonna make this the state of heaven, and your zip code is 11111. All right. Now, step number 7, list account numbers. I can fill out part 4. I can fill out 3B and 7. No, leave all that blank. That ain't really got nothing to trust. The estate that's in 3B, the LLC, NP, and tax class. We don't pay taxes. I mean, we don't pay them no mind, family. I mean, it gets nothing. All right, so keep it simple. Look at the steps I'm giving you. Now, you put the city and the state and the zip code. Step number 7, you leave that blank. So you go down here to step number 8, which is part 1, the tax identification number or your TIN number, aka the EIN, employee identification number. I always tell you, when it comes to building your business credit, don't build business credit with your personal social security number. So ignore that social security number. Do not put your social security number in there. Do not give them your social security number. Repeat, do not give them your social security number. Okay. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled legally, thanks to the Republicans, that your corporation is a person. If you spill some hot coffee and it burnt you with a 3rd-degree burn and the coffee was too hot, you don't sue the person that gave you the coffee in McDonald's. The poor person working at the clerk is making minimum wage. You don't sue the manager of McDonald's. You don't sue the CEO or the chief financial officer or the executive secretary. No, you sue McDonald's. You sue Walmart. You sue the corporation. The corporation is a person. The corporation will personally have to pay you, not the personal employees or the board of directors from it. They protect it. That's the purpose of LLCs and 501c3s and S corps and B corps and all that kind of stuff. Know what I mean? So all you want to do is put your EIN number here. So your EIN number is the IRS employee identification number, which you get free. I'm just using this hypothetically. Say my number was 00999 type thing. Okay. You just completely fill this out. We need another 9 in there, I think. Okay. Now, the EIN is part 8. Now, you have one last simple thing to do. And that's down here. The signature of U.S. person. Now, one of the caveats about this, you gotta be what they call a U.S. citizen. I know you Black Power. I'm a sovereign. I'm not a U.S. citizen. Don't get spooky around here. All right, listen. I understand your political stuff. I have my own political stuff. However, don't get confused with your political and spiritual stuff and your reality. I mean, like, I teach the reality of God all day. The black man is God. But don't think for a second I'll hold firm and utilize my First Amendment constitutional rights as a wazir or minister. Yes, Congress shall make no laws regarding the establishment of a religion. I use that. I claim that. It'd be like, no, I'm a minister of the Nation of Islam. I believe the black man is God. Mr. Alif, well, what religion, listen, I believe that my nature is Islam, not my religion, but legally, you would classify it as my religion. I don't go to mosque this or temple that or masjid that or synagogue that or university that. I am the temple. I am the Beit Allah. I am the house of God. My body temple. Read your Bible carefully. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God? I mean, so family, get the spooky stuff out you. I mean, this is something each individual FOI could do. Imagine each individual. Imagine you writing off your FOI uniform. You don't supposed to pay for no FOI uniform. You might pay the brother or sister for sewing it, or the sisters may pay the MGT for the material and the sewing and all. That's fine. But if they charge you for that uniform, you be like, I paid $400, $2,000 for that. Cool. But I wrote that off. At the end of the year, I get my $400, $2,000 back. I get my uniform free. But I have to use some left hook, some shoes, some Stacy. My shoes is free. Be like, what? Oh, I'm a minister. I got to wear them fresh gators. What is you talking about? You know what I mean? Be like, but that's a tax write-off. I pay these devils no mind. I ain't paying for the electric. I ain't paying for the phone. I ain't paying for the car. I ain't paying for the credit. I ain't paying for this beautiful giant office I'm in. I mean, it's like, nah, y'all owe us reparation. Other people waiting on that mystery God. I gets mine. I mean, ain't nothing spooky with this. I'm trying to put y'all down. So you sign here. Now, you can't use this on as a PDF. You print this out. You know, according to your own, like over here, I would click on this little arrow up here in the corner. I don't want to get too technical all up in here, but I click on there on the share button, and they give me all these options. I basically send this to my email, and this is a laptop that's linked to a printer. If you don't have this, don't worry about it. You could go do it for free at your public library, and they'll charge you like maybe 10 to 25 cents to simply send it from the computer in the library to the computer, to the printer in the library, and you just put a dime or a quarter in there and print it out. Nothing complicated. Know what I mean? But once you had this W-9 form filled out, and this is just a sample, and once you have it completely filled out, you sign it and you date it. Let me clarify that. You know, I'm putting y'all down the way I would do it if I had to do it myself. I would take and make at least 3 copies. Technically, what I always do, I'll make the copy I'm going to use. I've used that copy. I print out an extra copy for my hard file, and then I'll literally send a copy to my email so that 4 years from now, if I need a copy, I could just go in my email and reprint it out. If there's any problems, I could pull it up. I got accurate records, whatever. If I ever got audited from the IRS or something, I could just print out the stuff, email it to them, whatever the case may be. So you want to cover yourself. I mean, make sure you cross your T's, dot your I's. You want them to know, like, look, I'm not doing nothing wrong, illegal, none of that. I just, you know, somebody may not understand what I'm doing, but this is the rules and regulations. I'm exercising my constitutional rights. I'm using equal protection under the law, due process, just the basics. Know what I mean? You know, you just, you know, don't be mad because I'm making it happen. Know what I mean? Be glad that I'm putting you down with how to make it happen. Now, I mean, you know, it's like this is how you do this. So this form W-9, now I mean, you take this with your other IRS paperwork, you know, your state charter, your IRS recognition letter, you take your copy of your bylaws, what have you, and you just go down to different stores. You may email them, you may call them and arrange a meeting, be like, yo, I'd like to speak to you, boo, man, we like to talk to you about it in kind. And the way it basically happens is like, you can basically contact the businesses around here. I'm out here in Chester County. And one of the good things that happens out here is this. Some of these stores, like, I give credit to like Wegmans, Giant Supermarket. There's so many, I can't even name all. But say, for example, every Friday, every Saturday, you know, maybe one time, you know, you got different nonprofits out here. So you got different churches and nonprofits that do different things. But basically, it's like, you can come out here and get free pineapples, bananas, dozens of eggs, all kind of whole grain breads, canned goods. The children get all kind of clothes and sneakers, and the women get like Tide Pods and bleach and Windex and cleaning materials. The men get tools, and, you know, you could get like 5 gallons of paint. You know, this paint might cost you $200 when you go to Home Depot. But if you do an in-kind donation in Home Depot, be like, okay, the truck dropped off 100 gallons of paint. You'd be like, man, we got all this paint. We got to get this paint away for free. Get this paint out of here. So, I mean, and then people just walk away with giant tubs of paint and paint brushes and paint thinner and trays, whatever. You know what I mean? And what happens? They're able to brighten up a dingy kitchen. They're able to paint the porch. I mean, you know, it's like, it's nothing fancy. You ain't give them $1 million. They be like, yo, but you be like, yo, we always have food in the house. We always got clothes. The kids always got clean sneaks. They got little toys and TVs and little cell phones or whatever the case may be. People appreciate that stuff. So the form W-9 is something you should look into for your nonprofit. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, make sure you contact me at ministeralif@gmail.com. I'm a busy man, so the easiest, direct, fastest way of contacting me is by emailing me, or technically, if it's not an emergency, writing directly to me at HHW-INC, P.O. Box 1143, Exton, Pennsylvania 19341. I'm going to try to remember, but I got a lot on my plate, but I'm going to try to remember to put a link on all that with this little video. That way it'd be easy for you. Now, I mean, and I'll take and give you a free consultation, and you just basically explain to me the basics of what you're doing. Once you send the email in, I see you serious. Now, I mean, you know, I'll be like, okay, I would text you a time, and we'll arrange a phone conversation, and we'll go ahead and split them atoms over the phone, over Zoom or whatever, and we'll make things happen instead of waiting for things to happen. All right, fam. Thank you for listening. I appreciate your attention, but I really want to see you making things happen. Remember, set yourselves in heaven at once with peace of mind and contentment, money, good homes, and friendships in all walks of life. Get your heaven on earth while you live. Peace.